Gamers, pixel pushers, and fellow button mashers, welcome. The arcade is now open. So, tonight we're going to be playing some Mario Kart DS. Let's get started. We're going to be practicing some snaking once again. No, not Grand Prix. Time trials. Now, I posted this in the community tab, but I did actually get a new best time on Figure 8 Circuit finally. 1:42.822. Okay. So we're just going to be practicing snaking, building up the muscle memory, that kind of thing. I'll try my best to not go, like, silent while I'm concentrating, but if I do, I apologize. I have been practicing off screen a little bit. So, that's been good. Getting easier to use the D-pad. Dang it. Except for when I want to switch directions and then I don't. Or when I don't want to and I do. That's been the trickiest part, is staying like that. So, just gotta do left, right, left, right. I've been busy preparing for the debut of a new series on my channel, Pokemon Schwarze Edition, or Pokemon Black. I'll be playing it in German, so that I have a German game to play on the channel, because unfortunately the last one, I got to a point where it kind of became impossible. A whole bunch of things accumulated all at once, but it's fine. I'm starting a new game, and it's going to be really exciting. It's a mainline game, so it should be much more my pace. I've been having a lot of fun with Heart Gold, and it'll be similar to that, so. But it'll be still story heavy and such. Okay, that was round one. Didn't get a new time, well, I got a new time, but it wasn't like a best time. Got a new third place time. Just gotta go back and forth, and then change several, nope, in the same direction. Oh, I forgot to message the Discord, hold on. After this race, I'll do it. I had some technical difficulties before stream, so I just was focused on that. Okay. Sorry I don't have the controller on screen, and you'll notice I'm using a new layout that I made. Um, that's exciting. With the arcade flooring background. Okay, I'm trying to go back and forth, but I keep going in the same direction, dang it. Um, and like the neon boxes to frame like the game and my camera and stuff, but I think it looks pretty nice. I'm excited about it. Okay, whatever. I guess I can just keep going in one direction. It's not gonna kill anything. Okay. Okay, retry. 2, 1, go. I don't know why it didn't show what stream I was doing, but it's fine. Okay. Not worth worrying about. I stop. I'm... Whatever, okay. Apparently I'm doomed to just snake in one direction. Oh, excuse that. Anyway. I know I can snake in the other direction because you have to on this lap. You have to turn one way and then you turn the other way. On this course, I mean. Sorry. Not this lap. But yeah, I made this layout so that you can see the top screen more instead of them just being stacked on top of each other. So, I'm pretty excited about that. It looks so much more professional. Again, sorry I'm not talking so much. It takes a lot of brain power to do snaking. Of course, the one time I don't want to go in the other direction. uh, it takes time. It takes practice and muscle memory, and I'll probably get calluses on my thumbs, you know. The pros who do this have been doing it for like a decade plus, so it's okay if it takes me some time. It's fun. I mean, it's difficult, but it's fun. It's low stakes, so I'm like not putting too much, I guess, emotion into it, if that makes sense. So, because it's a very skill-based thing, it just takes practice. It's not like luck-based or whatever. It's nice. Nice change of pace. Sometimes it takes me so long to build up the mini turbo, it's ridiculous. And then when I actually think I got a rhythm, I run into the wall. Which means I definitely do not have a rhythm. I had a good rhythm one time, and that's how I got that time. It was so good I took a screenshot of it and everything. Because I've been so consistently getting like 144 that when I finally got 142, I was so proud of it. I know it's nowhere near like the world record. I know the staff ghost is like 136 or something like that. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, then feel free to correct me. For this track, of course. Oh, hi there. Hi, Kuba Kasu in the chat. Hello, welcome. Hi. How are you? We're just practicing snaking here. It's not going excellent, but this is only my second stream of practicing it, so... Oh, well. I was distracted. Good luck with the snaking, thank you. I can go in one direction pretty well, it's just going back and forth that I have a hard time with. And it's hard to find, like, a rhythm. I'm so used to driving with the control stick, it's weird using the D-pad. But I hit a real hard wall with Shell Cup 150cc, so I was like, you know what, it's time to finally learn. But yeah, welcome. Hello. Even if you just stopped by for a second. That was nice. Okay. We all started somewhere. Yeah, I know. I just have to think. The pros have been doing this for like a decade, you know? Or at least several years. Well, thank you. I'm also glad I'm at least trying. It's hard, man. It's real hard. Like, props to the pros who do it. I was watching Abel do world record runs on Twitch, and my goodness. It's ridiculous. I wish. It's gonna take me a while to even get to that. I mean, it's gonna take. I don't know if I'm even gonna aim for like world records and stuff like that, because that's such a high ceiling that I don't know if I can hit that. It's hard enough just snaking. I don't know if I'll ever be that good. 146. Ouch. Well, it's so hard to like build up the mini turbo fast enough. Getting too high up with the ideas could be stressful. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely focus on just my goal is just to get past 150cc and unlock mirror mode. And of course get past mirror mode eventually, but right now it's just to get past 150cc. I've done the nitro cups already, not very well, but I did get past them. And I just Mario Circuit 1 for the retro cups I just cannot get past. I end up in like third at the highest. It's just so short that I can't get fast enough, and then I'm just like, well, I guess there's nothing left to do. Did I beat Staff Ghost? No, I'm not anywhere near that, I don't think. That is something that I should probably make a goal of mine. When I say I'm like new to snaking, I really mean it. Like, it is not something I've done up until, like this last week. I'm having fun with it though. I mean, it definitely gives me a better appreciation for the game. Because, like, my goodness, when they said the skill ceiling and everything was high on this game, they were not joking. And then there's also a whole mission mode, which I'll probably do at some point. But right now, this is my focus. See, I can go in the same direction pretty well. Are you able to snake in this game? Like, I mean, you seem to know something about the game, so... Like, do you play the game and you're good at it and stuff, or... I assume so if you're here, because this is a pretty obscure category, it seems like, on Twitch. There's not always someone streaming it. It's not like it's Mario Kart World or anything, you know? Oh, okay, I shouldn't be snaking on the turns yet. But I was doing so well snaking on the turns. Oh, top 100. Well, congratulations. I'm so honored. Well, thank you so much for giving me tips and stuff. I appreciate that. Yay, I'm so happy. I've been studying that snail to snake video or whatever, but I haven't watched it in like a few days at least. I watched it every day for like a week leading up to my first stream practicing, but I haven't really touched it this last week. You might drop out of the top 100. You haven't been playing professionally for 2 years. I mean, still, you're probably a lot better than I am. But yay, I'm so honored though. That's very nice. Thank you for coming to the chat and everything. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I can get a good rhythm. It's just, well, even if you do drop out of the top 100, that's still like You should still be real proud that you were ever there. You don't like to brag? Well, that's okay. I appreciate that you're here to help out. Last time I was getting like 144 pretty consistently, but it's okay, I'm still learning. I stream other games too. I stream Pokemon and stuff more often. Mario Kart's just a once a week thing. I also stream on Wednesdays. I stream Pokemon in German for immersion because I've been learning German. And then on Friday I've been streaming Heart Gold in English, but still. But I've been trying to practice off camera and stuff too. It's just hard. Dang it, I'm trying to stop. Don't be afraid of the grass. Yeah. I'm trying not to go wide. It's just sometimes it takes so long to build up a mini turbo that it just I'm trying. It's hard. I know I keep saying that. I apologize. I don't know what else to say. I'm so used to doing several on the corner that I'm like it's hard for me to kind of break that. So I apologize for that. I am trying. I have gotten like 1-star rankings and stuff before, and I think I got a 2-star in 50 once. No. Yeah, thank you for the tips. I do appreciate it. I am trying to like actually do them, I swear. Well, thank you. I appreciate that you believe me. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of an anxious person. I really should stop. Okay. Anyway. So how's your day been? Has it been good? I keep forgetting to... Okay. That was good. Okay. Oh, to use the egg one for this track? Are you sure? Okay. I heard this cart was the best for snaking, but I mean, I can try a different, uh, cart. Uh, okay, so I'd have to play as Yoshi then. I thought I could use all the carts for all the characters, apparently not. Anyway. It's easiest for snaking, but not the best cart overall. Right. We can try with a different cart. I thought I could use dry bones like in anything, but apparently not yet. I don't know what I need to do that, but... Sorry, I know. One long one on the turns. Okay. Again, muscle memory. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I don't have the BLS yet. I don't even have Rob yet as a character because, like I said, I've been stuck with 150cc still. But I do know that's also a very good cart and everything. I do know some about the meta in this game, a little. I'm not an expert in anything, obviously, but I mean, I do know a little. I try, I research. Clearly, I haven't researched enough, but I keep taking that too wide. Hold on. And I keep not. Hold on, just hold this. Egg 1 is viable for all tracks. That's good to know. But is the dry bomber not? Or. I mean, I understand it's not the best for all tracks, but is it viable for all of them? Okay, that was pretty good. Not horrible. I know the music makes me just a sad. I guess not too sad. The dry bomber would lose you way too many seconds in the long run due to its top speed. I see. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, the egg one, it didn't feel too different, so I don't mind using it. Okay, I did get a little bit of a boost. I don't think it was the best one, but I got something. So, there'll be hardly any difference. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Interesting. The egg one would beat the dry bomber at consistent staking. That's good to know. I didn't realize the egg one was that much like better for consistent. That's good to know. I'll use the egg one more in my practice. That's a good tip. Thank you. No, still. Okay, that was too late. I kept going in the same direction. That's probably why you shouldn't practice doing the turns multiple times like that. That makes sense. I'll try and break the habit. Whoa, that was a little bit of lag. Normally I don't lag. Or if I do, it's not noticeable by me. So nice to have someone in chat. Okay, goal. 146. We try. Has the best off-road stat. Interesting. Dang it. It's okay. I was distracted reading the thing. It's my bad. Hidden in the database. That's interesting. So there's hidden stats like that. Interesting. See, there's so much to this game that, like, so many casual players have no idea about, and it's ridiculous. There's so much content. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of, like, 8 Deluxe with all its amazing tracks and, like, the different mechanics, like tricking and anti-gravity and, like, all that stuff, and I would say that's my favorite Mario Kart, but this one's definitely up there, because, like I said, I definitely have gotten a better appreciation. For some reason, I have a hard time starting in, like, a different direction sometimes. Okay. Probably because I practice the turns. Okay. The characters aren't as important in this game as compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's fair. I play Baby Rosa in 8 Deluxe on a bike usually. If that gives you any idea. Especially when they ask which character is the best. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say my combo is like the best or whatever, but it's what I use and it's what I like, so. I know there's probably much better combos in the game. $152, ouch. Well, I got distracted a little reading chat, that's my bad. This is just a casual practice session, it's not super hardcore. I'm not trying to get on leaderboards or anything. Just trying to get some muscle memory. Some good muscle memory. Nope, that was bad. Okay. Due to its slightly better off-road stat. Interesting. I thought it was something to do with like the mini turbo stat or something, but if it really doesn't make that much difference, then I guess that's all there is to it. Yeah. Well, that's good to know that it has a better off-road thing stat. Sorry. See, this is already making the stream go by so much faster. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I know I'm not doing super great, but every other gameplay altering stat is in the cart only. Interesting. Not a bad line, thank you. I try. That one around the corner, you mean? I mean, I assume. Because otherwise, my lines have not been great. 148, oof. That's okay. I felt that was not gonna be great. Nope, too tight. Okay. Nope, I should have been going in the other. Stop. Okay, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could go in alternating directions for a second. I know I shouldn't have on the corner, but for a second I felt like I couldn't do it and I just had to. I'd hop into a drift when facing straight. Okay. I think I know what you mean by that. Are you talking about like neutral mini turbos and that kind of thing? Try hop straight. No, you're not. Okay, sorry. Again, I did do research, but I don't know everything, so. Yeah, no, that's fine. Neutral MTs are too complicated. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's just what it sounded like for a second, but if that's not what it is, that totally. I will separate them in my head, don't worry. Okay. Try to look at your like profile picture. I can't tell what it is though. Anyway. Doesn't matter. Kuba Kasu. Well, I'll try and remember you if you show up in my streams again. I do my best to do that. Do what you just did, but instead of steering straight, try and hop straight. Okay, I hopped. I think I hopped straight into it. It's kind of hard to tell. Just a Ram Colgate meme. Ah, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I try and look at little details that help me, like, remember. Crest Colgate, nice. I try and remember who's in my chat, because I always very much appreciate it when somebody's in chat. Come on, can I just, like, snake? You've noticed that sometimes I can get a rhythm and, like, do okay on a straightaway. Oh, you're on the Mario Kart DS network? Okay. So you came from that, probably? That's cool. I'm glad my link worked. You're the yellow name with the cheese profile picture. Okay. Do you have the same name, or is it a different name? But that's cool. Well, yay, I'm glad that worked. I'll make sure and post there whenever I stream this game. Kasu, just Kasu. Okay. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. That's awesome. If I ever see you're streaming or something, I'll hop on by if you ever stream, I don't know. Okay. It's Sardinian for cheese. I see. Interesting. You know, the German word for cheese is Käse. Sorry, I am studying German as well. Like I said, I play Pokemon in German on Wednesdays. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh, you live in Germany? Oh, that's cool. What a coincidence. Well, if you're ever interested in seeing me play a game in German, not that I'll understand all of it, but it's for immersion and like learning. I'm still like an A2. But if you're ever interested, on Wednesdays at the same time, that's what I do. You're a Polish dude that lives in Germany. Good to know. Well, that's cool. Wow, that's a funny coincidence. Warum nicht? Ich hatte nichts dagegen. I don't know what dagegen means. Why not? I have no... No, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what dagegen means. But I got the rest of that, I think. I think. Well, that's pretty cool. Why not? I have nothing against it. I see. It's against. Got it. Dagegen, against. I'll do my best to remember that. Honestly, I have like on Anki flashcard deck, you know? I might add it to that, actually. That's probably a good idea. See, look at that. My chat's teaching me new words and everything. How nice. How helpful. Okay. Kein Problem. Yes. Ja. Danke. Dankeschön. Look at that. I have someone help me with Mario Kart, with German. Okay. I'll be streaming until about 5, by the way. I usually stream for about an hour. Don't even get me started on Polish. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to understand a single part of that. You're welcome to try if you really want to, but German I can somewhat understand. It would break your tongue. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. German's hard enough, man, okay? I'm Polish, yeah, no, Polish. Props, but like, I'm good. Do you know any other languages? I know a little bit of ASL, American Sign Language, not a whole lot, but I do know a little. I took a semester of it in college. I almost took a second semester, but scheduling conflicts and stuff like that made it so I couldn't, so. But I still have the textbook somewhere. Yeah. I would say I have more German knowledge than ASL knowledge, which I don't know if that's actually accurate, but quite a good language to know. Yeah. I thought it was interesting. I keep forgetting to actually snake on the straightaways. I apologize for that. I'm so focused on like the conversation that I'm slipping. Well, actually, I got a decent time. Can't judge you on that. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You can't. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't know any sign language? It's a pretty fun language to learn. I mean, only like, I don't know, 20% of it is the actual signs. So much more of it has to do with like your facial expressions and that kind of thing too, and your body language. It's like 80% your facial expressions. It's actually kind of crazy. It is very fascinating. I have a lot of respect for like the deaf and hard of hearing community. Yeah, I still have the textbook somewhere. I do intend to pick it back up at some point, but it just hasn't been a focus. I kind of like to just focus on a few things at a time, not a whole lot. Otherwise, I get burnt out. Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, it would be impossible to display every word with your hands, for sure. Especially showcasing the emotion and impact. Yeah, I agree. It definitely, the facial expressions have a lot to do with your emotions, yes, for sure. 150, I'm not doing, like, horrible. I'm just not doing well. But that's because I'm talking to chat. If I practice more off screen, it'll be better. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm still having a good time. That's what's important. And I'm still learning, even if I'm not mastering it. Try and improve second by second. Yeah, I'd say I'm staying relatively calm, but I do appreciate the tip. My main goal is just to find a rhythm. So I can just do it consistently, you know? I'm glad you aren't spamming the NTs. Thank you. I'm trying not to. Common mistake, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was doing before, so. Because it was so satisfying to do multiple on a turn, but if I shouldn't be doing that yet, I won't do it yet. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay. I'm not trying to build them up midair. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but it's good that I'm not doing it, I guess. I've at least got that part of timing right. I guess that's good. Okay. They spam the D-pad while it's in a hop. Yeah, I thought I was not starting them soon enough, but I guess, like, it makes sense you can try and do it too soon. Like, I can do a mini turbo, it's just about chaining them that I have a hard time with. I'm not, like, it's not difficult to do a mini turbo on its own. It's just about finding the rhythm of going back and forth that I'm having a hard time with. But I know it just takes practice, so that's what I'm doing is just practicing. Just take some time. I'd recommend you use the R button to more adjust your position of your cart by hopping, this way you lose less speed. Steering loses you speed. Right. So just hop when I readjust? Is that what you're saying? Or 146? That's better than a 150. Hey, let's go. Okay. I mean, I can try and do that. That's gonna be a little bit to kind of train myself to do, but I can try. And do that for chaining your MTs. Right. That is something I've been trying to do for like chaining the MTs is pressing R like to hop. That one was good. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. See, I can do it sometimes. Okay. That was a good one though. I am impressed by that one. Let's see if I can do it again. You don't need to wait to create another MT. Right, sometimes it just takes me a second to actually create one. I know, like, just hop into another drift immediately. Right. It's hard for me to get that rhythm. I know, like, you don't have to wait, but for some reason I hesitate. Or adjust your cart with an additional hop. Right. I will be, like, writing down some of these tips probably, by the way, so I don't forget them. No, that was not great. Okay. It's okay. I was starting to go into a good rhythm. Of course, it was the last lap. It's a mental game. You can't be worried about your actions, right? That makes sense. Right, because you eventually build up so much, like, muscle memory that you're able to do it just so fast that you don't have time to worry about what you're doing. That makes sense. I mean, obviously I'm not trying to be that fast, but that was pretty good. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That was a decent line. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm in like try hard now right now. With this knowledge, you can even try and change. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little to do that till I can do it more consistently on a straightaway. But yeah, I appreciate the like go ahead though to try and change some on the turns. So, uh, right. It's just when I start to drift, it just tends to go wide. I don't know why. I try and take it tighter, but for some reason it doesn't always work out that way. That was my problem was the way I was drifting in like uh Grand Prix was I would always drift way too wide and everyone would just get ahead of me even if they weren't drifting or whatever. Well, they probably weren't. Ooh, I got a 141. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I got a personal best. I just noticed. Yay! Because you're holding the left or right D-pad too long. That's good to know. Okay. Well, I'm clearly improving somewhat, so yay! I'm gonna take a screenshot. Oh, of course it didn't. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to take a screenshot of that real quick. Anyway. I'm so happy. Okay. Let's keep going. I have about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Counter it by pressing the opposite direction. Okay. Nope. Okay. That was good, but it kept going, like, too far to the side. So, excuse it if you hear a cat in the background, by the way. He's getting a little stir crazy. He wants some affection. I know, just like 10 more minutes, buddy. Don't worry. You'll be okay, I promise. I can only practice for like an hour max at a time anyway. It starts hurting my thumb and my hands. Nope, okay. But yeah, I'm so happy I got a 141. I was worried I wouldn't be able to hit the 142 again, and I got a 141. Ooh, that was a nice tight line, at least for a little bit of that. Okay. Nope, wrong direction. All it took was some help from the pro. Thank you, I do appreciate the tips. And I will do my best to like internalize them and actually practice with them in mind. I really do appreciate that though. I'm 142. Hey! That beat my 142 from yesterday. Yay, I'm actually doing decent right now. Yes, hi, Bobo. One sub 140, maybe. I only have like 10 minutes. I can try. Oh, okay. I thought maybe. Yeah. The snaking on the straight is doing pretty good. I will agree with that. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Sometimes it takes me a second to build up the sparks, though. Yeah, sometimes I get the rhythm and then I lose it and then I get it again. It's a trial and error, you know. I'm sure you remember this kind of practice from when you started. Unless you just started really good, then I guess. I know, that's not realistic. Okay. Unless you're my brother. No, he practices his video games. You got a hang of it very quickly? Well, good for you. Like, I really mean that. If I had started from the beginning with snaking, I'd probably be a lot better, because I do have, like, I don't know, 6 hours or so in this game right now. Because I've only been playing it on stream. Sorry, I know that's kind of loud. Hopefully, well, actually, I should have a filter on my mic, so maybe you can't actually hear it. But there's a dryer going on in the background. If you can't hear it, great. That means my filter is working excellently. If you can, I apologize. You only touched the game competitively in early 2021. Oh, wow. Well, maybe I'll get there one day. In the competitive scene. Maybe. Maybe in a few years, I don't know. Probably not anytime soon. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm losing it now. I was doing so good, and now I'm, like, losing the rhythm. Before that, you were more invested in other games? Yeah, like, what kind of games? The only other game I'm really invested in is Pokemon, really. So were you when you were younger? Yeah. See, I wasn't into Pokemon when I was younger. It's actually been more of a recent thing since I've been, like, in my late teens, into my early mid-20s, I guess, because so it just, it's been a lot more recent. I was trading with the world every day on White and White 2. Nice. I'm actually about to start Pokemon Black in German on Wednesday, which I'm excited about. But nice. I was actually going to pick Snivy or Serpifew. Serpifoy? Few? Foy? I don't know. Foy, probably? I don't know. Because it looks like Toya and stuff like that. I don't know. If I'm incorrect on pronunciation, please correct me so I don't say it wrong, like, for the screen. Because that is the starter I was going for, actually. You've played the German version as well? Nice. I'm very excited to play it. I know it's more story heavy, so I'll probably miss out on a little bit of the story, which I apologize for, but it's meant for, like, learning and immersion and that kind of stuff, so. I'll be learning. People who are watching will probably be learning, unless it's someone like you who already knows German, probably. But feel free to come hang out then too. I mean, I'm not gonna post about it in the Mario Kart DS thing, probably, because, you know, it's not related, unless you think I should. I mean, I could. Um, that seems a little too off topic. You upgrade your star to level 36 on your way to, like, you couldn't find the way to the second gym. That's funny. Wow. See, I haven't done anything like that. Like I said, I didn't play it as a kid, so I didn't make stupid mistakes like that, but that's pretty funny. Have you ever gotten any shiny Pokemon, or we'll do like one or two more, and then that library confused me. Maybe I should do a little research or something about it first before it confuses me too. You did actually? Oh, nice. I've gotten some shinies before, in Let's Go and in Pokemon Sword. And actually, I just got the shiny Gyarados in Heart Gold, so. But that's a guarantee, that's different. But I, like, just got that this last week. Nope. Nope. Yeah, and I'm currently shiny hunting Sandygas and Sword. I caught a few, but was a shiny Kyogre from trading back in 2013. Wow. Nice. Shiny Kyogre's cool. I like the pink color that it has, right? It's pink, isn't it? Like a magenta. That's a pretty cool shiny. Congratulations. Whoever traded that to you was very generous. Or very silly. One of those. But congratulations, that's awesome. I got a shiny. Oh, I got 100 messages today with restream chat. That's cool. I just got that. I don't know if you saw that, but I got that on my end. Yay! 100 messages. That's pretty neat. That means it's been a good stream. Okay. I offered to play a random level 100 Pokemon. I couldn't believe he actually gave it to me. Wow. That's wild. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like wrap up for today. So the 10 minutes are over. Yes. And I was gonna go ahead and wrap up because my hands are getting sore. But I did have a good time, and I do appreciate all the tips and having someone here in chat. It definitely helped to make it go by more and made it a lot less frustrating. So I very much appreciate that. You know how that feels. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for being in chat. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go. It was nice talking to you. And I will be back on Wednesday for some Pokemon Schwarze edition. So come back then if you're interested, and I will be there then. Yep.